Hello, Michael. Thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is a couple things. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a local competitor's website, see those techniques, could outrank them, get you more on the first page of Google, which increase your traffic and your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depend on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So right now you got a nicely laid out website with your services right here, telling you what you're about, your location. But one thing I would just increase is your relevant content, some of your keywords, and keywords gives Google that electricity, that power to be found by Google from consumers. So speaking of Google, if I typed in plumber Philadelphia, here's what typically comes up. Ads come up here. This is a pretty good investment if you haven't done this already. It's a way to get in front of the faces of consumers with outranking some of these competitors here. That's one strategy. This is a map pack here. We'll talk more about that later. But right here is called organic. So the goal is to organically be at the top of the page for as much as you can for all the services that you do and all the areas that you provide for. Typically, we don't count directories like Yelp and Angie's List because consumers, they're going to go to a local company, especially if it's an emergency type of service. So the top competitor here is this Goodman Plumbing. But as you scroll down here, even I'll compare your website to this one right here, Guaranteed Plumbing. He's at the bottom of the first page. But even if you get on the first page, that's going to bring you some value and increase your leads there. So the goal is just to outrank him and eventually outrank all these competitors up here. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs. Here's your URL right here. And here's your numbers. So right now on your website, you actually got some keywords there. You got 167 keywords. That's a good number. So you want to have higher volume, more bang for your buck, but you also want to increase your keywords over time to start matching your competitors, eventually outranking them. So think about all the services that you do, buyer intent services, plumbing services, plumber repair, emergency plumber, and tag them. I see you're tagging them to different cities. That's good. So tag them to all the cities that you do with all the services that you do, and that's how you increase keywords. Compare this to a local competitor that's on page 1 here, Guaranteed Plumbing. Let's see what they're working with keywords. So yeah, they got over 300 keywords, so they have 365 keywords. Great thing about keywords, if you're having trouble recreating them to increase them, you do a deep dive in competitors' websites, and as long as these keywords apply to you, if you don't have them on your website, you can put them on your website, you optimize them, you tag them, get that same search volume, and that's how you start matching and outranking competitors. Second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linking to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and then Google uses that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's also like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keeping in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have quality backlinks and not so much quantity backlinks, so not so much the number. So what you have is 26 backlinks with 11 reference domains. And just compare that to a competitor, what it takes to get on that first page. They have over 2,000 backlinks, and you see they have some trust power over time, some media strength power here from Google, and then 161 reference domains. So the goal is, you can't get to these numbers overnight. It takes time, but you want to match them over time, or you want to increase your numbers over time to get close to this and even start dominating them. So your traffic will look like this 455, compared to the traffic you're getting now with the 192, and that'll increase your traffic and your presence. Then finally, there's citations. So citation is anywhere where one website, this is where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. And whatever business address you have as Philadelphia, you want to be in this top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3 of Google, people don't click for more services. People don't click this button for more businesses. So you want to be right in front of the faces of consumers here. To do that, you increase your citations with directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So once your content, your backlinks, and your citations come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might be looking at, why that's worth it. To be in the eyes of consumers here in the map pack and appear organically for all the things you do and all the areas that you go to. So not sure what your margins are, but imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So this is what I do. I create this to start thinking about those leads yourself online. But if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals, and I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business and what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this video. And again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.